everybody, in this video I'm going to show you how to make this very traditional Neer Dosa. It's an Indian delicacy. It's not made out of fermented rice, it's made out of directly rice powder. It's an instant breakfast or instant lunch or dinner recipe which you're going to love. So in this video I'm giving you 5 tips to make this Neer Dosa without any kind of sticking to the pan or any other issues. So watch very carefully till the end. Don't forget to press the notification bell and the subscribe button. Next video I'm going to make this very spicy, tasty coconut chutney which goes very well with this Neer Dosa. So now let's watch how to make this Neer Dosa. So here I've taken 1 cup rice flour. This rice flour is ground really well and really smooth and nice. You can get it from the market. You can, over here in India where we stay, we buy the rice, we wash it, we give it to the grinder and he does the grinding the way we want and he gives it back. So either way, however it is, you take nicely ground rice flour. You add how much ever salt you want. I've taken 2.5 cups times the same cup of the rice flour that I have taken. You may need more water because depending on where you stay, the humidity, the rice flour, the amount of the gluten in the rice flour, everything really matters. And so you may have to add more water or may have to reduce the water depending on that. Mix water gradually so that there are no lumps formed, and after you mix, tip number 1 is that you need to rest it just for 10 minutes. Make sure you don't rest it for more than 10 minutes because it will ferment and we will not get that web-like structure, which is the one which we really want. Tip number 2, if your Neer Dosa, after making the first Neer Dosa, you realize that it is too sticky and the rice flour is not really coming through the pattern, the web-like structure and texture is not coming through, you can add 1 or 2 tablespoons of semolina, that is rava, into it, and that should solve the problem. Now if it is not soft, if it is too hard over the edges and you want to make it softer, you can add a little bit of maida, that is a cake flour, to it, that is 2 to 3 tablespoons. Tip number 3, make sure the tawa is really hot before you pour the batter. Unless it is hot, you will not get that texture and pattern that you can see right now. Tip number 4, now you have to always stir the batter before pouring the batter, because there are chances that because the batter is very watery, all the solid and the more heavier particles will settle down. So every time you want to pour the batter for the dosa, you have to mix the batter. And tip number 5 is you have to cook it on both the sides at least for 1 to 2 minutes. But believe me, it's worth the wait. It goes well with everything like non-veg, all kinds of curries. You will love it. With 1 cup of rice flour, I got 6 dosas. It's instant. It does not need any rising agents. You can make them when you've got some people or guests at home, and I'm telling you, everybody's gonna love it. It's a Maharashtrian favorite, Indian favorite dish. Fold it this way before you want to serve it. Make sure it's cooled down a little bit before you serve it. It keeps the texture and it's really soft and it's very tasty. So our Neer Dosa is ready. If you have never tried this before, you have to try this. Even after 5 hours, this Neer Dosa remains soft and jiggly and tasty.
You can eat it just as it is or with spicy chutney that I'm going to make in the next video. Do watch that. Super.